What's the hardest part to paint? Is it the
You know,
face or the hands?
People ask me that a lot. I think it's the eyes,
Huh.
but with me, no kidding, with me it's signing my name. Actually, I've been painting people my whole life. When I was a little girl, my aunt was an artist and she did people really well. And one day she was showing my sister how to draw charcoal. And I was sort of behind looking, and it was the most fascinating thing I'd ever seen. And I'll never forget that. And that since then, my interest has always been in drawing and painting people. I majored in fine art in college, drawing and painting, and also in commercial art, that's what it was called at the time. I realized that I had to get a real job, so I worked with different magazines as art director for many years, but all the time I was painting portraits on the side. And that was kind of my dream to always that be my full-time business. And that's gone really well for 16 years. I've been very lucky. The more you study up on painted portraits, the more you appreciate it and you're interested in it. And really, the portrait has to speak for itself. If you're there and you see the portrait and you fall in love with it, you see the paint on the canvas. There's something about seeing it in person, seeing the paint on the canvas. It's just a little different than photographs. I don't know how to explain it, but there's an emotional connection for me. But anyway, of course, I love John Singer Sargent. Most portrait artists do. He's kind of the all-time favorite. There are many out there, the old masters. I love the old masters. I love realism. And that's kind of what I always go back to. They wanted her in her ball gown, and the Art Department of Archives had her ball gown, so I got to see the ball gown, but I couldn't put the ball gown on someone, to paint it on someone. So I just had to sort of imagine it on her. I used my husband as a model, and he has kind of muscular arms like that too. Really, this is pretty much my husband right here. There are so many stories, I really need to write them all down. Most people think of artists as free spirits who are very unorganized and wouldn't know how to manage a business, but if you're going to make a go of it, you do have to be organized and you have to be very businesslike at times. You have to keep yourself on a schedule, and you can't just paint when you're in the mood.